Hello, and welcome to an episode on Pokémon Legends Arceus. And here we're going to play a game of Legends Arceus. My name is Player 1, also known as the Pokemon Paldea champion of the Shiny Hunting. And this time we're going to play a new game called Pokemon Legends Arceus. So let's dive in. We will play in Broforce 1, my user. Presented by Game Freak. Alright, here we're in Jubilife Village. Yep, if you press the minus button, you can access your RC phone. And the RC phone will tell you what is your name, what is your main objective. Get to the work on the research tasks. If you press the Y button, it'll tell you all the missions and quests you must do. Okay, your mission is to get on the research task. In order to complete the Pokédex, you'll need to accomplish research tasks set by Professor Lavenden. Speak to the professor for more information. Yep, press the left analog stick to move your character around. That's also known as the L3 button. See? Yep, see, we're going to that big building right here. That's the Pokemon office. Press the A button to enter. Yep, and the black diamond with the bullseye tell you what is your main objective. It tell you how far is your distance. Yep, if you press the left analog stick a little slowly, your character will start walking. Yep, and this is the captain, Celine. We get near a person, like Captain Celine, press the A button to talk. If you have progress to report, I will be judge of his worthiness. Show me your Pokédex. Yes, ma'am. And here we completed the data of Osidon Fieldlands, also known as World 1. Yep. The exclamation point tell you how many reported data that has not been completed. Right now we got 53. The RP points tell you will raise up your rank. Now we're ready to get up to the next rank. Press the A button to open up your Pokédex. Yep, it tells you which Pokemon you have encountered and captured. Yep, you have the Pokeball next to the Pokemon, which tells you that you completed the research task for that specific Pokemon. Yep. We have a long Pokédex to fill out. So we better get started. Press the B button to close. And exit. You have made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. With this, you have officially attained the rank of a first star of the Galaxy Expedition Team. That is the private team for Pokemon and their trainers. And that's the name of our group. See? It tells you what rank we have. We're now with the first star. You can now use Heavy Balls. The Heavy Balls will let you catch heavy Pokemons or light Pokemons that are in the air, like flying types. It will be impossible for them to escape or fly away. Pokemon up to level 20 will also listen to you in order in your battles. So we could catch up to level 20 Pokemons, but only level 20 Pokemons will always listen to you. If you try to use a Pokemon that's over level 20 or over your limit, They're not going to listen to you unless you have earned the number of total of stars you must complete. And the rewards you have earned for your survey report to be more generous now too. Have these as well. There are further recipes you will need for crafting. So, the crafting materials will let you craft any items you might need in order for your expedition team to run smoothly. If you don't have enough materials, you can also go to the material shop. The material shop will give you all materials you must need in order to craft further things you might need. You have changed the recipe of heavy balls. Heavy balls. The recipe for crafting heavy balls from scratch require these materials: 1 apricorn and 1 black tumblestone. And you have obtained the recipe for revives. Revives require these material objects: 1 viva choke and 2 metal leeks. Yep, we have those materials. You can create as many revives as you can until you run out. That's a stranger like you should fall from the sky, and yet flourish among us. Like this is a testament to your native talent and hard work. Yep, Captain Celine, she is very serious, so you must respect her. If you don't respect her, you will leave and let the wild Pokemon kick your butt. Most people prefer with its things are simple enough to be judged on face value alone. Improving your worth by moving up through our ranks is sometimes anyone can understand. Keep at it, and even if you did fall from the sky, people are more willing to accept you. Yes, so the more stars you earn, the friendly the people of the Devon village will become. So, and also the more stars you earn, the more Pokemon at the rank level you will be able to attain. Working your way through the ranks will also be a help if you wish to make your a life for yourself here. A higher rank will grant you access to more types of balls and greater rewards. Yes, so the higher your rank will get, the more craft of balls you will be able to obtain and you will be able to use. So there are 10 stars. So in order to reach the 10th star, you must be able to catch even more Pokemons and do research tasks for those specific Pokemons. Yep, mission complete. For today, at least you earned yourself a meal at the Wallflower and a good night's sleep. Yep. And here we are at the Wallflower, enjoying a meal of potato mochi. And here we have Professor Laventon. So Devon, my boy, I believe a jolly good congratulations in order. Well done on earning your first star rank. Thank you, Professor Laventon, sir. And here is my friend slash rival, Archery. Archery is a Japanese name, so it's a little hard to understand and pronouncing. So don't feel bad if you don't pronounce the name right. Potato mochi tastes so much better when you're having something to be happy about. Still, we'll be very busy from now on our survey course duty and requests for folks here. Which reminds me, have you already taken on the request at Vigard. The people of Jubilee aren't too familiar with Pokemon, you see. See, in Jubilee Village, you must help them learn even more about Pokemon's battles, typings, weaknesses, and furthermore. So if problems arises, the Survey Corps gets called to help. So in Jubilee Village, in order to make new friends, you must help them by study them by study their requests. They must ask for you. Indeed, so. Some people will ask for your help when you talk with them. With other requests, you will need to be claimed from the blackboard I keep in my lab. Yep. So the blackboard that Professor Lavitin will show you what requests that must be done. Speaking of which, weren't you approached with a request recently, Agree? What was it all about? About that, I was thinking maybe Devon could handle it for me. So Archery needs some help trusting Pokemons too. So she will be your rival and help you understand Pokemon, and you will help her understand Pokemon too. And remember, when battling Pokemons, always match their typings. If you don't, you're gonna get yourself creamed. So remember, study your Pokemon correctly and study your typings correctly. For example, flying types are weak to electric and ice and rock. Electric, ice, and rock can take down any flying types without fail. But if you use the wrong typing against flying, like grass or bug or fighting, you ain't gonna cut it. So be careful when you matching your typings, because sometimes they can have typings that go against you with. So you must be on your best guard. I was told would be required a bit of skill with battle Pokemon. So yes, that request came from May of the Diamond Clan, if I recall correctly. The people of the Diamond Clan have lived here in Hisui since before the Galaxy team arrived. Hisui is also known as World Fort, but in the past. If you could establish good relations, I'm sure there is much we might learn from them, including more about local Pokemon. So, in Hisui, you must help them study more Pokemons and complete the Hisui Pokédex of the past. So that means we gotta complete every last task of every last Pokemon, according to Arceus. Arceus, he is the god of all regions, from Kanto all the way to Paldea. Yep, he is in Kanto, Johto, and Hoenn, but you will not be able to encounter him. But in Hisui, actual Sinnoh, in the other regions, you will be able to find him. But we can discuss all that for that tomorrow. But for today, we should eat up and get some rest. I totally agree, Professor. The next day. And here is Jubilee Village. Good morning, Archery. Listen, do you have a bit of time after this? I always need time for. There's something I could use your help with. Yeah? I wonder what that could be. Okay, I accept what you need help with. Thank you. I'll be waiting for you at the training grounds then. The training grounds? I wonder what we need to go to the training grounds for. Look, we're about to find out. If you caught a lot of Pokemon, you may want to visit the pastures to change up your team. The pastures are like your Pokebox link. Yep, the pastures are like your Pokebox link. You can use it to change your team and change your strategy. Click the right analog stick to move your camera around. See? If you use the right analog stick, you can move your camera around, and you can also peek around corners too. Yep. See this lady right here? This is the pastures. She's in charge of all Pokebox links. You go up to her, and she'll let you access to your Pokebox, and your Pokebox tell you which Pokemon you have captured. The pasture house has many Pokemon you caught. Collect them from here to change up your party. So, when you have a party, you can have up to 6 Pokemons on your whole adventure. Yep, you can also click the left. You could click the L1 or R1 button to scroll from different pastures, aka Pokeboxes. Yep, call a lot of Pokemons. You can also check them too for their typings. We're going to check a Beazle. Yep. Yep, you can also add it to your team too. Yep, the Pokebox link tells you every Pokemon you have caught and encountered in the. Yep, the Pokebox link tells you which Pokemon you have caught. Yep, we caught Shiny Riolu, a Hisui Growlithe that looks just like this. Caught Chansey. Yep, a Vulpix, a Scizor, but remember, with the first star, only Pokemon up to level 20 can listen to you in your demands. Like you can't let any other Pokemon that's above level 20 listen to you. If you use a Pokemon that's above level 20, it's not going to listen to you unless you gain the number of stars you will collect. You must collect. But don't let it get you down. You can also make your character run too. Click the left analog stick to make your Pokemon trainer dash. See? But sometimes, here it is. The training grounds. That's what the training grounds look like in that tower. And look, there's Erkery right now. Thank you for coming. I know you're busy. You're welcome, Erkery. Now, what's this all about? Listen, I have an empathy. And that is... You see, I got a partner of my own. We may not look we not get along perfectly, but we got to work together to help complete the Pokédex. Okay? Your partner? Yes. Here is my partner, Pikachu. Yep. There's the Pikachu himself. Pika. When we were attacked by those shinks, I got too scared and I think straight and I couldn't handle battle as a team. So those shinks gang up on you? Are you alright? Ever since then, my partner refused to listen to anything I could tell him. See, the reason. Okay, I agree. See, if this Pikachu is above level 20, that's why your Pikachu won't listen, because if a Pokemon that's above your training limit, they would not listen to you. That probably might be the problem. And if I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to order him. How could I guide him in battle? Well, in order to guide your Pokemon through battles, you 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 got to listen to it. You got to gain his trust, and also you must show your partner with all sorts of love and compassion. That's how Pokemon battle works. See, trust your Pokemon, believe in your Pokemon partner, and they will believe you as well. Yep. That's how me and Cyndaquil got in. Pika. But when I saw how you and your partner work together, I realized we needed to do more too. So please have a battle with me. I want to learn how to fight effectively. Will do. Okay. I'll be glad to give you a lesson, Akari. And here he is. Our first battle. We are challenged by the Cervicore Akari in the battle. Okay, Pikachu. Ready? Ready, Quilava? Quilava, use quick attack. Okay, watch out for Thunder Wave. Good job, Quilava. Now use quick attack again. And Pikachu is down. Battle decided. You and your Pokemon seems to be completely in step with one another. Yes. See, you must trust your Pokemon partner. Once you trust your Pokemon partner, they will trust you too. So remember, folks, believe in your Pokemon partner and show them with utmost love, compassion, and utmost respect, and they will do the same thing to you. Phew! Thank you for battling us. You're welcome. I could be wrong, but for a moment I felt like Pikachu and I finally understood with one another. See? You must see, Akari. You must gain their trust. You must show them that you must believe in your Pokemon. That's how Pokemon and their trainers form a special bond, like me and Quilava, for example. Let's keep working at it, okay, Pikachu? Pika. Guess I was wrong then. Aw. I guess Pikachu is really giving Arceus a hard time. I feel so sorry for her. But I'll strive to work more as a team with my partner the way you do. Yes, Arceus, whatever you do, don't give up. You too, Pikachu. because a true trainer doesn't give up from battles. Just like Ash back in the anime show. Because Ash, he had a Pikachu as well. But he didn't give up in battles. He kept trying and then he willing to take them down. Back in the first Pokemon movie. Like the movie called Pokemon I Choose You, that's how Ash and Pikachu first met and went on their very first adventure. Assuming Pikachu and I can bridge some gaps. Oh, by the way, the professor said Pokemon have things called types, which apparently makes a big difference in how battle goes. Exactly. See, different Pokemons have different typings, and different Pokemons have different weaknesses. Pikachu seems to be an electric type, for example. Yes. The type matchups. The red circle tells you what Pokemons can be weak to. The triangle bullseyes tell you the Pokemons cannot be weak to. The X means the Pokemon has no effect against that type. If it doesn't have any of those symbols, if it doesn't have any of these symbols, it's just effective. So remember, when you're battling Pokemons, look for the circle bullseye. Use that, and you'll do tons of damage. If you use the one with the triangle, you're not gonna do that much damage. It also, if you use a Pokemon move that has the X on it, that move has no effect against that Pokemon of that type. Or if you use a Pokemon without a symbol, if you use the move without a symbol, it's just effective. Yep. Example: fire types. They could go against fire types is stronger against grass types, and grass types are stronger against water types, and water types are stronger against fire types. Yep. And furthermore, so you're the one that recruit everyone's talking about? It seems we got a newcomer. The name's Zitsu, captain of the security corps. Okay, Zitsu is a Japanese name as well. I see you've got some fight in you. Figured I'd stop by and give what advice I could. Thank you, Mr. Zitsu, sir. Captain Zitsu is the master of ancient martial art, one that specializes in Pokemon battles. Yep, so Zitsu is a Japanese name. Now listen, if your partner's truly mastered its moves, it can actually use them in different styles. On the one hand, you could choose to deliver a special move called Strong Style. The move will deal more damage, but afterward it will take longer for your Pokemon to act. On the other hand, you could choose to use the move called Agile Style. Such a move will have less power behind it, but your Pokemon can still act more quickly afterwards. So, the Agile Style will let your Pokemon move more quicker, and Strong Style would do more damage, but it would take a lot longer for your Pokemon to act. In truly favorable conditions, you might even get out 2 moves before your Pokemon can act. Yes, so your Pokemon can also your Pokemon might be able to use 2 or more attacks if you're lucky. Strong style moves agile style moves, and of course regular moves. Choose which is right for given a situation, and direct your Pokemon partner with a little nudge. Once once your Pokemon has mastered a move, you can have it to use the move either Agile style or Strong style by pressing the L1 button for Strong style or the R1 button to select Agile style. Sometimes your Pokemon will naturally master a move and unlock these extra styles by simply leveling up. Agile move. Reduce the power of moves, raise the user's action speed, uses a little bit more PP than usual. Double P stands for Pokemon Power. Strong Style boosts the power of the move, lowers the user's action speed, uses more Double P than usual. Double P stands for Pokemon Power. One more thing. If you want to teach your Pokemon some powerful moves, just let me know. Zissou would teach any Pokemon new typings and new moves. You could also teach them to master a move, but it requires a Master Seed. Zissou's teachings should serve you well when you're up against a tough Pokemon. Yep. So remember, the more times you believe in your Pokemon partner, the powerful your special bond with a Pokemon will become, and the more damage you'll do. Because the Pokemon power, because the special bond requires reluctant friendship. Now, I suppose that it's time I went to meet May. You remember? I mentioned at the Wallflower that I could use your help with May's request. I'm to meet her down the pass at the foot of Aspiration Hill. You should come as well once you read your Pokemon's team and perhaps had them learn some new moves from Zissou if you like. Yep, Master Zissou would teach any Pokemon new moves require of money. Also, he would teach you to master your moves require a Master Seed. Okay. Here's a request. Go to Upsided Fieldlands to meet May of the Diamond Clan. Upsided Fieldlands. That's also known as World 1. Yep, you can also switch Pokemons too from your team by pressing the R1 button or L1 button. You're heading outside of the village, are we? Stay outside, out there, kid. Yes, sir. Here we go to the first world, Upside Fieldlands. Here we are. Boo! Vilo? What's the idea of scaring me? Yep, this is Vilo. He's the Greek Pokemon trainer. Also, he also will give you some advice if you have any problem. Did I surprise you? I bet I did. Yeah, Valo. I was trying. I was trying to anyway. Why would you doing that? There's a secret technique to catching Pokemon. You see, what is what I call the secret back strike technique. Hit a Pokemon's hit a Pokemon's back with your empty Pokeball will surprise it and make it easier to catch or giving you an advantage once a battle starts. Hit a wild Pokemon from behind for a higher chance of a successful catch, or to gain the advantage when you start a battle. This secret is called the back strike. Yep, the strike back is also known as the surprise attack. Yep, and it's very powerful too to surprise a wild Pokemon without being noticed. If if you're a part of the Survey Corps now, working to create that Pokédex as they are all, you might end up meeting every last Pokemon here in Hisui. Hisui is also known as World 4, but in the past. You should know I'm already looking forward to the day you accomplish that. Thank you, Valo. Yep. See that trainer right there? He has a secret request. Oh, you're that boy from the service corps who fell from the sky, aren't you? Yes. Listen here for a moment. I need to tell you about this great cake lore recipe I invented. I call it the mushroom cake. I poured 20 years of mushrooms forage know how into coming up with this recipe, and I just know it's a winner. Problem is, the folks around here just aren't catching my recipe potential. But if you talk to the village. If you if people see you making my mushroom cakes, famous as you are, I'm sure they'll want to give it a go too. I'll teach you the cake recipe. Oh, all you need is to get the key ingredient for recipe for yourself. Scrounge not from the forage of thy fellows. That's that's the old saying goes. One springy mushroom is all you need. I'll be waiting. Okay, so we gotta catch a spring mushroom too. Okay, and here we have a little Pokemon hunt. Yep, when you get near the grass, you can also press the B button to crouch into the grass. Boom. Yep. You just yep press the X button to enter Pokemon mode. But we don't have any Pokeballs, so we're going back to go get it. D-Lily? That Marjory's rich tone. How is it produced? I must know. Hello. Didn't see you there. Wait, aren't you service corps? Wonderful. Just the person I need. I want to learn more about Cricketop. You must be curious about them, right? Right? I mean, how do they make those sounds of theirs? It's a musical mystery like no other. I'll be in your debt if you could complete Kriketot's page in your Pokédex and show it to me so I could uh I mean we could uncover the truth. The timbre of the fields. Yep. It tells you which Pokemon it tells you see the crafting material items. It tells you what materials you need to craft anything. Yep. If you see a red sign, it means you don't have enough materials or your item bag is full. Yep. And this is the box. The storage box will keep any items that are necessary you must proceed with. If you don't have enough, if you want to buy items, you could talk to this fellow right here. Do some shopping. Yep. And it tells you how much items cost. The more items you buy, the more expensive your items will get. Okay, I just bought 20 Pokeballs. Okay, now we're going to show you how to catch a wild Bidoof, also known as the plump mouse Pokemon. Press and hold the R2 button to re-up your empty Pokeball. You can also press the L2 button to focus your aim at it. And strike. That's called the strike back. Do it again. Like that. You have the strike back technique. The strike back technique, also known as the surprise attack, I call it. Found an apricorn. Sometimes you'll find necessary items and necessary items for materials. See those berries over there? See those apricorns up there? Switching to your Pokemon, you press and hold the R2 button to ready up your Pokeball, and then you face the tree, then release it at the tree, and Quilava will collect the apricorns and bring them to you. See, if you throw your Pokemon at the tree, they will collect the goods for you and bring them to you. Also, while facing at your target, you can also press the down on the directional button to enter Pokédex too. And it'll tell you how many research tasks you must do for that specific Pokemon. Yep, the green arrow tells you it's easy to catch now. Sometimes they could jump out too. Yep, that's a Shinx. This Pokemon is very aggressive, so if you try to catch them, be careful you don't get spot. Cause those Pokemon will be spot you. Uh-oh. Once a Shinx spots you, you'll see a red eyeball in front of the screen. That means the Pokemon is ready to hit you with. Now we're going to battle our Shanks. First, we're going to back out the Pokemon. Use Quick Attack. Now your Pokemon's weak. Use the item. Use a Pokeball. Yep, and that's how you catch the Shanks. Yep. Yep, if you try to catch Pokemon, and once they spot you, they will battle you. Only some safer Pokemon will start battle against you. When we see an incoming Pokemon move, press the Y button to dodge directly. Press the Y button to dodge immediately and get out of the way. Like this. But be careful, if you dodge too early or too late, you will get attacked. If you take too many hits, you will black out and faint. Like these Pokemon over here are called Starlies. Now they are frightful Pokemons. Yep. See those orange berries? Okay. Okay, Beazle. Get those berries out of the tree. Good job, Beazle. Yep, skittish Pokemon will start running away from you if you spot it. Yep, those crystals will give you tumblestones. Yep, it all depends what the color crystal will be. If it's the red one, it'll give you the red tumblestone. If it's light blue, it'll give you the sky tumblestone. If it's gray, it'll give you the black tumblestone. The tumblestones that come from crystals is what you need in order for crafting. Oh, a wild Pokemon sees me. About to fight them. We're bringing on this, Shanks. Alright, Shanks. Cool lava. Use Ember. One more time. Ember. See, if a wild Pokemon sees you, it gets aggressive and it will start attacking. So be sure you ready up your Pokemon before you battle. When you battle Pokemon, you always have to weaken them in order to catch them. This big Pokemon is called Luxio. It's so big. Yep, this Pokemon is big. So be careful. We've we find alpha Pokemons. The alpha Pokemon are also known as Pokeguards. Yep, the red X tells you this Pokemon will automatically jump out. So that means you're not ready to catch that Pokemon, so we better leave it alone. So we best leave it alone until we have the right ball to catch you with. Here's a Beauty Fly. Oh, we're gonna fight two of them. 2 against 1 battle. We're bringing it on. Level Amber. Okay, it's not looking too good. You can also run away from battles too if your Pokemon's ready to faint. You can also heal them up too. Alright, Beauty Fly. You can use Aegislash. A direct hit. Yep, Beauty Fly is down. Yep. Also, when the sun sets, it becomes night, and nighttime Pokemon will appear. Yep, if you press the down on the directional button, it tells you the Pokemon you've caught. And it tells you what Pokemon moves you must teach to learn. Yep, when it's nighttime, night Pokemons will appear. Like ghost types. Yep. The more moves you do, the more damage you'll do. And once its HP is weak, you will have a chance of catching it. You've caught a Drifloon.